So today I'm going to talk about the Philips Satinelle Essential HP6401 Compact Hair Removal Epilator. I started epilating in September this year, about 1 month ago, fairly recently. This is my first epilator ever. And I gotta say, I mean, I don't regret buying it. It's definitely new territory for me, but it's working pretty well. I use it to remove my hair from my legs and my armpits, and it's a lot like waxing in the way that you kind of pull your hair out from the root. You remove the entire hair as opposed to just cutting it down, kind of like a razor. But instead of wax strips or wax in itself, it's actually tweezers. So these right here, these metal bits, they're actually little tweezers that are lined up here and that take out those hairs all at once, at one time. So instead of taking a tiny tweezer and yanking them out one by one, you're just doing it in bulk. And so just to demonstrate how you turn it on, there's a little switch right here, and you push up. So as you can see here, it has two settings. One is a little slower, and the other one you speed it up. And I like to alternate depending on how thick my hair is and how difficult it is and how much hair there is in the area that I am epilating. So because you're taking out the entire hair from the root, your hair takes a lot longer to regenerate and grow back. So in that case, it's a lot better than shaving. However, I gotta say, this is painful. Anyone who says these things aren't painful, don't believe them. They are painful. And I mean, you're basically tweezing your hair over and over again, and you're yanking it out. And naturally, it's going to take some time to get used to, especially if you have very sensitive skin like I do. But it's always the first time that is the worst time because you have all that hair that you're getting rid of. Whereas when you've done it a bunch, your hair over time grows back in waves. So you don't have to take as much hair out, and you get used to the feeling, and it's just a lot easier over time. And so the long-term benefits are what really turn me on, that it takes a lot longer to grow back and that over time it grows thinner. And I believe this because my eyebrows are the same now after tweezing for a really long time. They don't grow back in the same way. So, I mean, in a way that I like though. So I decided, why not try this for my entire body? I actually heard about it from my life coach. My life coach told me about epilating and how it actually really helped her, and she suggested it, so I decided to try it. It is corded, there's no batteries involved, it does not charge, and this does remove itself, but more for packing it and putting it away. It makes it easier. But yeah, it has to be plugged in to work. It's just a normal outlet. I always use it on dry skin, but it does help to take a shower first and then make sure your skin is dry. It will work a lot better that way. And you definitely want your skin to be moist and well exfoliated. And I didn't realize the importance of exfoliation until I started epilating. I epilate every 1 to 2 weeks. Everyone's different with the rate of their hair growth, like how fast they grow back. But for me, 1 to 2 weeks works really well. And like I said, the more I do it, the easier it gets. The downside is that it is very painful when you start, and it's very difficult, but it gets a lot easier. And I suggest doing it in increments. That's what I did. It makes the whole process a lot easier. It does make a buzzing noise, as you can hear. I mean, that's pretty loud. You can't really have a good conversation while you're epilating with this gizmo. And I do like that it has two settings, and that's just really interesting for me. It's easy to grip onto the sides, and it comes with an adapter. I don't have that with me. I lost it. But I did not find that the adapter was very useful anyway. However, it does come with one, and it's like an attachment that you put on top of it. It is in very good condition considering, I mean, it is a fairly recent purchase, so I can't say that, you know, it got into a lot of, you know, things happened to it. It's been sitting in a drawer, basically. That's where I keep it. But it is a great item to travel with because you can take this apart and just carry it with you in your suitcase. And I find that it's more convenient when it comes to budgeting for beauty and hygiene routines. Like, you don't have to have shaving cream or razors or anything disposable or anything like that. It's just one machine that lasts you for a really, really, really long time. It's pretty durable, solid design, solid plastic. It's very easy, straightforward to use. This is about 3.9 inches. It removes hair up to 0.5 millimeter from the root. And it's always better to grow your hair about 3 to 4 millimeters before epilating. And that goes for a lot of different types of hair treatments like waxing and even shaving and hair remover. It's always better to have your hair grow back a little bit longer for better results. It is kind of annoying to have to do that, but you know, it works better that way in the long run. It's easy to wash, so the head actually slides off here. And as you can see here, and so it's really easy to kind of remove the hairs, and you can just rinse it with water. However, I wouldn't deal with like that. It doesn't usually get dirty, and it's not something you usually need to clean. However, I would, just for hygiene purposes, I would definitely clean the attachment here in the top. It does come assembled, it wasn't like this in the box, it was attached. And it's 100 to 240 volts. Very fast. Like, when you run this over your skin and you're removing your hair, it's so quick. Like, it's such a fast gizmo and it works so well. And you can, if you're going on a date and you realize you haven't shaved your armpits, you can easily use it without having to hop in the shower and shave or deal with removal cream or having to deal with hot wax. It's such an easy, you know, thing to do last minute. It is white, and I haven't seen them come in any other, you know, at least not this model, any other colors. Kind of a round shape. There are 21 tweezers at once, so basically it's just electronically tweezing all your hair off. When you use it, you should angle it at 90 degrees on your skin, and that's the best results. It will just work a lot better that way and grab the hair. The cord is included in the box, and it's made in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Hopefully I pronounced that right. It's better if you hold your skin taut when you have trouble using this. Like, if you're having trouble reaching a certain hair, it's better to just kind of pull your skin, and it works a lot better that way. Philips was founded in 1891, and it is a Dutch company. The headquarters are in Amsterdam, and they focus on healthcare and lighting. This is a really great device, and it's great if you're starting off and trying to figure out which one you want to get when you want to start epilating. This is such a great beginner device, and then you can kind of figure out what you need, like whether you need something that's cordless or something that charges or takes batteries. It's really up to you. I know they make some that work well with wet skin as well as dry skin. So yeah, definitely check this product out. Check out this Philips Satinelle, and have a great day.